Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching my video, and in this video we are going to create To-Do app. We are going to using React. React is JavaScript library. It's so really popular in 2019. So I want to just a little bit demonstrate what we're gonna build in this video. Alright, so this is the interface. If we don't have any to do, we have a notification called you have no to do left. Okay, so if I add to do something like do homework and I hit enter, as you can see we have notification, and after 2 seconds the notification is going to be disappear. Okay, I want to add something else, maybe go to dinner. Here we go, and we can remove the to-do using the button. And when I click the remove button, uh, the notification is going to be showing up with another styling. As you can see, text has been removed successfully. Okay, this is how we're going to build in this video. And so without any further ado guys, let's get into it. Alright, so the first step, you need to create a folder called react.to-do, or any folder or any name folder you want. Okay, it doesn't really important. Okay, so let's open the folder in your text editor. I'm using VS Code. Of course you can use any text editor you like. It doesn't really matter guys. Okay, so let's go to terminal. You can type in Ctrl plus backtick like that. Okay, and just make sure you install Node.js in your system. You can go to nodejs.org and install by click next, next, next. It's so really easy to set up. Okay, so let's create npx create dash react dash app, and dot meaning we are going to create React app in this folder. I'm not going to enter this because I have already done. So I want to remove that. After you enter this command, you will have a couple folder and file. So let's run this by typing npm start. This will going to be run our app. Okay, this is the default interface when we're using create react app, and it's going to be open localhost in port 3000. Okay, so let's close that out. Let's open the source folder and open app.js. Alright, so I want to make it a little bigger, so yeah, I hope that. Let's remove everything, and yeah, cool. So now what I want to do is we're going to create class-based component. Okay, so let's import for the first time. Import React and the component as well from React. Okay, so let's create a class with name app. It's going to be extend to component, and we're going to using render method and return something. Okay, for that just make sure we export default app. Okay, let's return something. I want to create div with the class name of app, and let's create h1 and hello world. Save, and as you can see in the browser, it's going to be automatically reload, but I don't know, it's not reload automatically, so oh yeah, here we go. Thank you. Okay, we have some error right now. What happening? Oh yeah, sorry about that. Using a render, not radar. All right, cool stuff. Yeah, cool. Now I want to create another file. It's going to be todos.js. Okay. Now we want to create a functional component. The reason that is because if you want to create class-based component, you'll be able to using state, all right? But in the to-dos, we don't need state, so we need to create a functional based component. So how to create that? Let's import React from React and create a variable called todos and create a row function like that, and we're going to return something. Okay, I want to create div with the class todos. Oh, we need equals in here, and let's export default todos. Okay, inside todos class we want to create paragraph, and it's typing this is todos. Save, and it's not going to be showing in the browser because we don't yet import in the app.js. Okay, let's import that. Import todos from todos. Oh, todos. Cool. Let's spacing right here. Okay, todos, which is here. We paste it in here. Okay, that's it. Save, and we have this is a todos. Okay, cool stuff. Now I want to create a state equals to, and I want to create to-dos. Okay, it's going to be array, and inside an array I want to create an object. This is just for default value in the to-dos. Okay, so let's create a content. Maybe do homework. Let's create again. Go to dinner. Okay, save, and now let's open the console. Now we need to send the state, okay, to this folder, to this file, which is todos.js. How do we send that? Let's open the console. I just want to show you about something. Okay, cool. Inside the render method, I just want to show you console.log this dot state. Okay, and I run this in the console right now. As you can see, we have todos, okay, which is array, and we have two objects inside array, which is go homework, do homework, and go to dinner. There we go. If you want specific, go to the todos. You can do dot todos. Okay. Here we go. We have two object, right? So let's send this object to this file. Okay, so how to do that? We can easily doing something like that. To do's, you can call anything you want, guys. So equals to this dot state, oh, state dot to do's. All right. So let's remove everything in here, save, and now we can using the to-dos in this file. Okay, so I want to show you about how to do props. Okay, and let's create a variable called to-dos equals to props. Okay, let's console.log to-dos. Okay, it's same thing like typing console.log props. The reason I create like that, I just want to show you about something. Okay, you see that we have to do's and the object. Okay, so if I doing something like props dot to do's, we have the specific object inside an array. Here we go. So basically you can grab every to do's inside a parenthesis, something like that, and you can remove the to do's. By doing this, if you save, you have the same thing because it's worked the same with our code before this. Alright, so another way to create this, you can grab the property and create a curly braces, something like that, and you can remove the variable and save. Oh no, get an error. Create to do's, and now we have a same exactly. Here we go. Okay, we have the object inside an array. So let's doing to do's dot map to do right here is going to be represent every object inside an array, every single object. All right, so when I console.log to do, it's going to be showing every object inside an array. See that we have a to value. If I add some object, maybe 3, we have 3. Okay, so that's what we want. And when I want to specific grab the content, I can easily doing dot content. When I save that, we have the content value. Okay, which is cool. Alright, so I want to create a variable called to do list equals to, and I'm going to remove this for now. Alright, so the idea is I want to showing message when we don't have any to do. We need to using if statements, so I want to do something like to do's dot length. If it's true, run this. If it's not, meaning it's false, run this. Okay, so now to do's.length, it's going to be true because we have value, which is we have length. Okay, so when I remove everything, the inside of to do's, we have a false. All right, so let's doing something like that. Okay, if it's true, what I want to do is create a to-dos dot map single to do, and what I want to do is return something. Okay, we want to create div with class name todos. Okay, and we want to create div with class name to do dash wrap, and create a paragraph with the class name to do. Okay, and inside in here I want to showing the content. Okay, so you can use to do dot content. Okay, so if to do dot lang is true, we're gonna run this. If false, we're gonna run this. Okay, let's create a paragraph with the class name no to do. Okay, and the text is going to be you have no to do left. Okay, cool. When I save that right now, and I save, it's not going to be showing in the browser because we don't yet using this variable, which is to-do list variable. And if you see in the console, we have a warning. Okay, so to-do list is assigning a value but never used. So let's using the variable. Let's copy that, and I want to remove this paragraph, and I want to pasting the variable inside in here. When I reload and I save, okay, the browser is showing the content. Okay, this is what we want. Cool stuff. So let's create, oh yeah, we have a warning. The warning is each child in a list should have a unique key. Okay, what that meaning is? The meaning is every single value, every single content, every single object, okay, right here should have a unique key. Alright, so let's create a key called ID, paste in 1, and it's going to be 2. Okay, save. Oh, it's going to be comma, right? Save, go to to-dos, and in here integrate key equals to do dot id. Okay, and I save that. Now we get no error, but just remember to homework right now have id 1 and go to dinner have id 2. Okay, so I want to create a button called remove, so let's create a button right here, button remove. Okay, I want to make it the button work, so go to app.js. Under state, I want to create delete to do equals to arrow function, and I'll just simply console.log hello from now. Hello. Oh, no hello, just delete to do. Okay, save, and we need to send this function to this file like we did before. We can send this state. Of course we can send this function as well. So in here let's create a delete to do. Of course you can use any text you want, but I want to create same with a function name, so it's equals to this dot delete to do. When I save that, now I can paste in parameter right here called delete to do. Okay, now when I console.log delete to do, it's going to be showing the function. Okay, as you can see in the console right now, we have the function which is console.log delete to do. Okay, so cool. Now every I click the remove button, I need to run this function which is delete to do function. So how to do that? We need to listen for on click event. So on click equals to, and we paste in delete to do right here. Okay, delete to do. Okay, when I save that, and when I click the remove button, we get delete to do. Okay, click again, cool, it's worked just fine. So I want to send the ID to the delete to do function, so we need to using something like that and paste in to do dot id. Okay, when I saving that, now even when I not click the button, the function is run automatically. So this is not what we want. Okay, we want to when I click that, the function is running. So to fix that very easily, you can do something like a raw function in here and something like that. Save, and now you can run this function when you click the button. See that? Okay, so now we have a to-do ID send to this parameter. Okay, send to this function, and we can using the ID as well. So showing the ID. Okay, oh, what's happening? ID. So now when I click the remove button, as you can see we have delete to do, which is ID1. Okay, and go to dinner, delete to do ID2. Okay, it's cool stuff. So now what I want to do is create a variable called to do's. It's going to be equals to this dot state dot to do's which is right here. Okay, every object inside an array. Okay, so we want to using a filter method. Okay, and do okay, what we need to do right now is basically we need to return to do.id. It's not equal to id. Okay, if you have confusing about this, I just want to show you about something. So let's remove this, save, and let's console.log. Okay, save. Oh, save, and as you can see, do homework right now have ID 1. Okay, when I click the remove button, the ID 1 is going to be delete. Okay, so when I click this, as you can see, we have false and true. Okay, just remember we have ID1 in the top, and the button we have ID2. So ID1, when we click, is going to be return false, and ID2 is going to be true. Reload that. Now I want to click the go to dinner, which is ID2. When I click this, as you can see, we have a true, meaning is ID1 is true for now. Okay, so it's going to be showing right now. Okay, so ID2 right now is false, so it's going to be delayed. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, guys. So let's make it something. Oh, okay, now let's do this dot set state, and we're going to introduce passing introduce. Todos right here is represent todos here, and todos right here is represent the variable. Okay, save. And when I click the remove button, which is the do homework, as you can see, it's going to be deleting the to do. And when I delete the go to dinner, yeah, and finally we have you have no oh, you have no to do left, because right now the to do's is empty. Okay, but by default it's 2, so when we reload we have 2 value. Okay, remove, we have you have no to do left. Alright guys, I think I want to create a part 2 video, because I don't want to create video very long in my every single video. So I'm gonna see you in the next video.